When I was young, when most of you were young, and ever since, for generations, there has been one love story which everyone in the United States and around the world loves to hear over and over. Nobody ever gets tired of it. The story of a boy and his friend who was a dragon. But relationships like that can't last because dragons live forever, but not so little boys. So I kind of, what happens next? What became of those two? Because lovers do sometimes get back together. So with huge apologies to Lenny Lipton and Peter Yarrow, this is Puff's Revenge. Some creatures tell time, a dragon and a little boy lived in a southern clime. But boys have short attention span and dragons have bad breath. Jackie never even wrote and Puff considered death. Jackie found a girlfriend at college in the Bronx. Puff became a poet famous for his fire and angst. No more strings or sealing wax, Jack ditched the girlfriend too. Puff was old and little Jackie paper wanted new. Jackie took a PhD in cellular design. Certain there were many bits of life he could refine. He conjured up a shellless egg and chickens with no bones. Both were rather messy, but the future was in clones. That made him think of his old friend, fiery and so brave, living somewhere in the far Pacific in a cave. Manufactured dragons with a bit of dragon, Jack could market something new. And while there, perhaps they could sink some pirates too. But Puff did not exactly welcome Jack with roars of joy. After all, Puff mostly had an eye for little boys. So he proposed a way for them to scratch each other's back. Puff would trade a bit of his self for a bit of Jack. Jackie took some clippings of his own left fingernail, followed by a bigger slice of Puff's gigantic tail. Manufactured dragons would be next year's hot new toys, and clones for Puff, an endless stock of playful little boys. You knew there would be a price for such a selfish plan. The dragon somehow gave up a few stray genes to the man. Now we all have short attention spans along with our bad breath. And like the long-neglected Puff, we're all obsessed with death. So when you are tempted this world's fortune to win, even if it means you turn your back on an old friend, keep in mind how dragon seed was planted into men. If Jack had only stayed with Puff, think how things might end.